soul lifting music, live divining programs, up-to-date news, back-to-back entertainment, in-depth sport analysis. This is GVBN, the good extra miles for you. We are the platform of discovery. You are listening to the best online radio station in West Africa. GVBN, platform of discovery.
No one's gonna find us. We'll leave the world behind us. When I make love to you tonight, I celebrate my love for you and hope that deep inside you'll feel it too. Tonight, our spirits will be climbing to a sky lit up with diamonds. When I make love to you tonight, I celebrate my love for you, and that midnight sun is gonna come shining through. Tonight, there'll be no distance between us. What I want most to do is to get close to you tonight. Tonight, I celebrate my love for you, and soon this old world will seem brand new. Tonight, we will both discover our friends turn into lovers. When I make love to you tonight, I celebrate my love for you, and that midnight sun is gonna come shining through. Tonight, there'll be no distance between us. What I want most to do is to get close to you tonight. I celebrate my love for you tonight. The dark side of me, love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive and the light that you shine can't be seen? I can bring you to
Hey, welcome to Love Hour on GBBN Radio TV.
get a few stranger it feels, yeah.
Yes, this is the program where we talk about love and everything about love.
I like hits the bloom on the grave.
Yes, this is the voice of your friendly radio voice, the boy of the morning blues, your boy of the midnight moon, WF Joel.
There is so much a man can tell me, so much.
Love Hour will be on from 10 p.m. till 12 p.m. before the clock strikes midnight. We are going to just take ourselves on a journey of love and just marvel and just revel in the wonderful luster of it.
Snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen.
Yes, it's the beautiful Tuesday night. I call Tuesday the day of twos. Yes, you have to agree with me that Tuesday is the most romantic day of the week. And it's no mistake that we are ending the day Tuesday with Love Hour on GBPN Radio TV. Yes, just as you just keep reveling yourself in the marvel of the voice of Seal. And as we dish you good music, cool and sweet and love music. Not only love music, classic love music. From right here to 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Because this is what we do on Love Hour. Give you good music, give you good and classic love songs. Then also we just discuss about some issues of the heart, talking about love issues, things that we can be oblivious of about love. These are the things that we just talk about in Love Hour. Yes, also on Love Hour, you can send your requests. You can send requests for any classical love song of yours. Not only can you just request for the song, you can also just dedicate the song and give that special shout out to that person that you truly care for. And also, as a plus, you can also just you can send the number of the person that you actually want to send a shout out to, and we can just put a surprise call, and we'll just let them know how much you're thinking about them.
The way you touch your mind, can I touch you back? Touch you deep within.
So if you want to give a shout out to the person that you love, or you want us to drop a surprise call onto that person, all you just have to do is to send the number and the name of that person onto the studio WhatsApp line. Yes, in case you don't have the studio line is 08021793318. 08021793318. It will be displayed on the screen. Yes, it's right here on the screen. Just send the number of that person that you want to give a special shout out to, or you just want us to drop a surprise call onto that person, and you want that person to know that you are thinking about them. So that was what we are going to do. Yes, the program is just starting. We are already receiving requests. We will deal with the requests first. Let's enjoy this music. Iyamo Noma Idausa, my man. Yes, he requested for Kenny G, Forever in Love. Oh, please pardon my manner. The DJ in the building with me tonight is the international DJ Papi Demi. Yeah, he's the one responsible for every song that we will be listening to in tonight's show. Whenever I'm in the studio with DJ Papademi, I'm always just rest assured that DJ Papademi is somebody that delivers, never fails, will just give you the top notch of classical love songs. So going straight into the request of Yamunoma Idausa, Kenny G, Forever in Love. Enjoy.
Touch you deep inside. Can I touch your heart?
Yamunoma Idausa, that was Kenny G, Forever in Love. And yes, his replied, he said, always beautiful, I can't agree less with you. Kenny G with the uns, with the soprano saxophone is always a pleasant thing to hear. Any time of the day, especially mornings and nights like this, you can always feel the melodies, always feel the emotions that is just packed up into every note that Kenny G plays. Yes, it's going to be a long short night. Right here on Night Shift on GPP and Radio TV. Love Hour right here with your boy of the month, your boy of the mean Naimon, WF Joe. Babalola Demola says, I really love this program. I love you too.
Night shift. bet you're singing proud. No, he's singing proud. Oh, I bet you're full of pride. Oh, yeah. Gonna be alone.
Don't forget, you can request for any classic love song that you like, and you can also give a special shout out to the person that you love. You can dedicate songs to that person. Even if you can write a poem, you can write it and we can read it right here on air to that person. And also, top notch of the program, you can send the number of that person that you actually love, and if you want us to drop a surprise call onto that person to let that person know that you're thinking of them, you can send your number to the WhatsApp number, the WhatsApp contact of the studio line, and we will do justice into calling that person and tell them how much you love and how much you care about a person. The studio line is 08021793318. Yes, we already have a request. Yes, we have a request from Yemi in Ibadan right here. Yemi says we should call somebody special to him. He has given us the name and given us the number, and we are going to call that person. But before we do that, let's take in more requests. This is by Dari Tumishi. He says, kindly play me Phil Collins, Do You Remember? Phil Collins, Do You Remember? DJ Papidemi will do justice to that. And while we go on the musical break, when we come back, we go into the request of Yemi, into calling that special person of his. He says he wants us to tell her that he loves her so much. We will do just that on Love Hour on GVPN Radio TV. Stay tuned. Phil Collins, Do You Remember? Requested by Dari Tumishi. Coming up. Stay tuned.
On the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I wanna be the one with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building big castles way on high. Just the two of us. You and I. Just the two of us. Let's get it together, baby.
Thank you very much. More German, you lucky people. The song is Heist.
Never talked about it, but I hear the blame smile. I call you up to say I'm sorry, but I wouldn't wanna waste your time. 'Cause I love
Yes, that was the request of David Sumiche. Phil Collins, do you remember? Yes, you're still on to Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV. Don't forget you can keep your requests coming for your classical love song. Dedicate that song to that person that you love, and you can just send a special shout out to that person. Also, if you want us to drop a surprise call for a person that you love, all you just have to do is send your name, the name of the person that you want us to call, and the number of that person on the WhatsApp contact of studio. That's GVBN Radio TV WhatsApp contact with the number 08021793318. And if you're not online, you can just send a regular message to this number also, 08021793318, and we will do just to that. Right about now, we are going to the request of Yemi from Ibadan. We're going to send a call through to Toyin and see if she is still awake.
Saying goodbye, and I can't sleep at night without holding you tight. Girl, each time I try, I just break down.
Hello. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, am I on to Toyin?
Okay. How am I speaking?
You're speaking with WF Joel.
Huh?
You're speaking with Joel.
Joy.
Joel.
Joel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know anybody of the name Yemi?
Yemi, what's Yemi?
Oh, Akinyemi. Akinladi Akinyemi.
Okay.
Do you know him?
Yes, I do.
Oh, how is he to you?
Yeah?
How is he to you?
Why are you calling from? Why are you asking me questions?
Oh, okay. Very sorry for the intrusion. My name is WF Joel, and we are calling you right live and direct from GVBN Radio TV. And this is a request from GVBN Radio TV, ma.
Okay.
And this is a request from Akinladi Akinyemi.
Okay.
He says we should call you and to let you know that he loves you very, very much.
Wow.
So you're live on radio right now.
Wow. Wow,
So,
thank you.
So would you mind telling us how Yemi is to you?
He's my friend.
Wow, so lovely.
Thank
So
you.
your fiancé, as in you're about to get married or what?
Soon.
Soon. Well, I
Yeah.
hope I'll be invited for the wedding.
Sure.
Well, this is GVBN Radio TV. My name is WF Joel, and that's a request from Akinladi Akinyemi. He says we should tell you that he loves you so very much, and I'm sure you love him just as much.
Yeah, sure.
All right,
I do love him.
do have a
Thank
lovely
you.
night rest.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, good night.
Good night.
I'm here for you. All those times at night when you just hurt me and just ran out with that other fella. Baby, I knew about it. I just didn't care. You just don't understand how much I love you, do you? I'm here for you. I'm not out to go out there and cheat all night, just like you did, baby, but that's alright. I love you anyway. And I'm still gonna be here for you till my dying day, baby. Right now, I'm just in so much pain, baby, because you just won't come back to me. Will you? Just come back to me. Yes, baby, my heart is lonely. My heart hurts, baby. Yes, I feel pain too. Baby, please.
Yes, Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV. Don't forget you can still send your requests, send your shout outs, And if you want us to drop a surprise call to that person that you love, all you just have to do is just send in your name, the name of that person, send it to the studio line, either via WhatsApp message or just a regular message. The studio line of 08021793318, 08021793318, and we will put that call through just to let that person know that you are thinking so much about them on this Tuesday evening, right here live on the studio of GBPN Radio TV. DJ Pabidemi is right here with me in the studio. Also, Richard Dos also is with me here. Love Hour on GBPN Radio TV. What are we discussing tonight? What are we going to discuss tonight? Yes, I have a very interesting thing to talk about. Something that we do not usually just consider as something we always just look away from, but we just feel like it's just a norm. But then it's something worth considering about. It's something worth thinking about when we talk about choosing that person that we love, and what makes that person that we love our one and only. Yes, what are we going to discuss tonight? We will get to know after this music break. Just stay tuned. Love Hour on GBPN Radio TV.
Let's go slow. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just gonna concentrate on you. Girl, are you ready? It's gonna be a long night. Roll your clothes on the floor. I'm gonna take my clothes off too. I've made plans to be with you. Girl, whatever you want me to do, I can do. I'll be like you and me. And I'll hold you tight, baby. All through the night, I'll make love when you hold me. I will not let go. You tell me to, baby. Tonight is the night, and I will do you right. Just make a wish on your night. Anything that you ask, I will give you the love of your life, your life.
Yes, tonight is the night of love. And don't you forget that Love Hour is actually divided into two sections. The first section is where we talk about the themes of love, where we handle the requests, where we play your favorite love songs and the request, and just give those surprise calls onto the person that you love. The second part is where we do the book reading, where we read our romantic novels to you, just to guide you to the midnight. And we've started a novel yesterday, last week, I beg your pardon. And the book we started last week is People of the City by Cyprian Ekwesi, and we will continue from where we stopped last week. Come the second part of the program.
Let you know how I feel. If I stumble, if I fall,
Give me just one more night.
so I can make.
One of the classic by Phil Collins.
Please give me one more night. Give me one more night.
So what are we discussing tonight?
'Cause I can't go forever. Give me just one more night. Ooh, just one more night. Oh, one more night. 'Cause I can't go forever. I've been sitting here so long,
into tonight's discussion. Now, it's no news and it's no myth, neither is it any fallacy that we do not know how love happens. Love is so mysterious that we can't actually just put our hands into the time and the place that love just comes into our hearts. It just happens, and we just feel so bewildered by it, and in the end we just feel so consumed into this feeling that we do not even know how to just let go, and we just keep asking for one more and one more and one more until the one more becomes the rest of our lives. Now that is what love is. But then, speaking of reality, we all know that love do not just happen as magics. Love do not happen as magic. Love is something that builds and grows. Though we may not know when it actually comes into maturity, but we can know when we start, or what's actually just prompted us into having this feeling into for somebody, having this feeling towards another person. So it can be beauty for some, it can be how the person talk, it can be how the person walks, it can be one deed or another that the person did to the other person that actually just initiated this spark that love now developed itself around. But then there is one thing about love that everybody just wish for, and that thing is the unconditionality of love. Everybody wants unconditional love. But then, if there is unconditional love, should there be a condition for it to happen? Makes me wonder and make me ask these questions. How do we tell love when it happens? How do we know that, yes, we are finally in love with this one person? How do we tell love when it happens? And can love actually happen without a condition? Can we just love somebody for loving's sake? Can we just love somebody without having any reason, that even when people ask us, why do you love this person, that we just let in bewilderment of, and we just go running out of words to say, because we can't just say one reason in particular why we actually love this person? Is that what unconditional love is about? But then, can love actually happen without a condition? Can we love somebody unconditionally? What's the condition for unconditional love, if there is an unconditional love? Is there anything like unconditional love? Get this right with me. Stay with me. What I'm saying is, how do we tell love when it happens? Can love just happen without any condition? Can there be something called unconditional love? Can we have unconditional love for somebody? Now, if we do have unconditional love for somebody, what are those things that make us know that this person is having unconditional love for another person? What are the conditions for unconditional love? Is unconditional love, is it real, or is it just a myth? Or is it just something that we say to comfort ourselves that we are in love? I want to know your thoughts. Drop your comments on the Facebook page of GPBN Radio TV. You can also send a text message or just send a WhatsApp message to the radio studio, to the studio line. The studio line. Drop your comments, drop your suggestion, and I'll read it out right here. The studio line 08021793318. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your suggestion. Is there anything such as unconditional love? Is unconditional love real? Is it real, or is it just one myth? Or is just something that we just use to convince ourselves that love truly exists? If unconditional love truly exists, what are those conditions for unconditional love? Or is unconditional love just unconditional? How do we get to know that there is unconditional love happening between two people? How do we tell when love happens? These are what we'll be discussing tonight before we go into the second section of the program, which is the book reading section. Love on JVPN Radio TV, which above the morning blues, above the midnight moon, WF Joel. We'll go on a short music break. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. The world may change my whole life through, but nothing's gonna change my love for you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love.
Now this mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is.
Yes, I want to know what love is. I'm sure you want to know what love is. Also, we all want to know what love is. And this is the program where we can just simplify everything, where we can have this general discussion and just keep unraveling the things that makes love love. Love our own GVBN Radio TV right here from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Yes, if you're just joining the program today, we are talking about something delicate, talking about the word unconditional love. I asked the question, how do we know and how can we tell when love happens? And if love do happen, can love actually just happen without a condition? Can we just love somebody for no reason? And if that do exist, what are those conditions for unconditional love? Does unconditional love truly exist? If it exists, how can we tell between two people that these people are having unconditional love? Is unconditional love real, or is it just a myth that we use to convince ourselves that love truly, that we are actually so deeply in love with another person? Is unconditional love real? if it's real, what are those conditions that make unconditional love unconditional love? What are those things that is done by one's partner for us to know that this love is unconditional? Do you believe in unconditional love? Or if you do not believe, what have you seen to make you see that there is nothing like unconditional love? And if you do believe that there is unconditional love, what are those things that makes love unconditional? These are the things that we are discussing today on Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV, wherever you're joining us. Drop your comments. I want to know what you think about this. Let's learn. Let's discuss. Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV. Let's enjoy some music.
Too proud for crying, didn't come here to break down. It's just a dream of mine is coming to an end. And how can I blame you when I built my world around the hope that one day we'd be so much more than friends? I don't wanna know the price I'm gonna pay for dreaming. Oh, even now it's more than I can take. Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? Now that I've been loving you so long, how am I supposed to live without you? And how am I supposed to carry on when all that I've been living for is gone?
Malco Bolton singing How Am I Supposed to Live Without You? We've been having comments. People are already giving their other comments. As this is Symbiote from Ibadan. She sent she dropped her comments, sending a private message in right here. She said, I don't believe there is a condition for unconditional love. And unconditional love does exist, but I believe that's just between parents and kids. You can see it as well.
Your dream has control. Tell me, how am I supposed to?
So Symbiote is saying, even though unconditional love exists, it doesn't happen between partners, between two people in love. It only happens in between kids, parents to their children. So that's to say that there is no unconditional love in between people that are in a relationship, if I'm getting right. Yes, we have a comment right here. Olubayo Samuel and he says, Fire me temi nikan. Hey bro, how you doing?
My first love,
Thank you for joining.
your every breath that I take.
He says, The Things That Makes Love by Nature iPhone 13. That's a funny comment right there.
I want to share.
Yes, Oyeposi Abioye says, This voice is so cool. Thank you very much. Please, what's the question of the day? Thank you very much, Oyeposi Abioye. Today we are discussing about unconditional love. We want to educate ourselves if there is anything called unconditional love. More looking way beyond the word itself. Is unconditional love real? Or is it just a myth that we use to convince ourselves that we are in love with another person? Is there anything unconditional about love between two people? And if unconditional love is actually real, what is those condition? What are those conditions that makes unconditional love unconditional love? Can love truly happen without a condition? And how can we just tell love when it actually happens? These are the things that we're actually discussing today. What makes unconditional love unconditional love? Do you believe in unconditional love? Have you ever had unconditional love for another person? And if you have actually had unconditional love for another person, what makes you think that the love that you had for that person is unconditional love? Let's educate one another. Assume the next person is a novice about love. Is there anything called unconditional love? Is it real? And if it's real, what are those things? What are those characteristics that we can see to make us know that, oh, this person loves me unconditionally? This is what we're discussing today. Oye Posi Abioye. Olubayo Samuel Ani, back to your comment saying buying each other iPhone 13 is the thing that makes love love. Well, that is to one perspective that I would not actually want to dive in. But then, judging from your comments, I can just assume that all what you're saying is there's no such thing as unconditional love. Because if you have to buy a phone, regardless of the brand, regardless of the name, regardless of the price tag, even if it's not iPhone, if it's not an iPhone, talk less of iPhone 13, if you will have to buy that for your partner to show that you actually love that person, and that is actually just a condition, then it's not unconditional again. If I'm being right, yeah, it's an unconditional again. It's not unconditional again. That's a condition. That's you. It's more like an investment. You putting in something just to receive love back. That's all what I can see from your comments. This is Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV with your boy of the morning blues, your boy of the midnight moon, WF Joel. Don't forget you can send in your request of your classic love song, and you can also drop the number of the person that you love, and we can actually just give a surprise call to that person. Surprised? No, you shouldn't be. All what you have to do is just to send the name, send your name, the name of that person. Send your name, the name of the person that you want us to call. Send it to the studio line. Send it as a text message, either as a text message or as a WhatsApp message to the studio line, which is 08021793318. 08021793318, and we are going to just put that call through. And you can also just request a song and dedicate that song to that special person in your mind, and we will just do justice to that. I have DJ Papi Demi in the house to give you and teach you more and more and more cool songs to guide your way into the night. This is Tuesday, the day for two, the most romantic day of the week. Yeah, I can actually just belt everything on that. Tuesday is the most romantic day of the week, and we are ending it with Love Hour, with love, talking about love, right on GVB Radio TV. Yes, keep your comments coming, keep your requests coming, and we'll be back to take care of all those requests. DJ Papi Demi will give you some more and more certain voice and certain songs till we get more from you. We're waiting for your comments. Enjoy.
The way you used to touch me felt so fine, kept our hearts together. Down the line, a moment in the soul can last forever. Comfort and keep us. Help me bring the feeling back again.
Didn't We Almost Have It All by Whitney Houston. Yeah, I have a comment right here from Suleiman Olamilekan Wahab. He says, unconditional love to me is unreal. Everything comes with a reason. Everything comes with a reason why. Parents love their children because of the bonds. Lovers love themselves because of their tastes. Thank you so much, Olamilekan. This is actually just countering what Symbiat said the other time, saying unconditional love only exists between parents to children. So he's saying the bonds in between the parents and children is the condition that is making them love unconditionally, and once there is a condition, it's no more unconditional. Thank you very much for the comment. So you said lovers love themselves because of their tastes. Can you just elaborate on the tastes? What are you saying when you say lovers love themselves because of their tastes? What does taste has to do with love? Can you please just elaborate on that? Careless Whispers by George Benson. I'm so sorry. Careless Whispers by George Michael. I beg your pardon. Playing right here on your airways. DJ Papa Demid doing justice to that. Thank you very much for listening.
Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend to the heart and mind. Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is the whole you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should have known better not to cheat and waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Never without your love. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We'd hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay.
Yes, we have a music request by Suleiman Olamilekan Wahab. He says, please play me Blues in My Blood by Lucky Peterson. DJ Papidem will do justice to that. I'll read the comments of Olubayo Samuel Ani. He says, there is unconditional love, and it was shown to us by Jesus Christ. Yeah, but speaking out of Christianity context now, unconditional love is not really a thing. There is always a condition to the love shown to the other person. Now, these conditions are what I really want us to talk about more also. Now, if you're saying there are conditions to unconditional to love, if there is no unconditional love and there are just conditions to love, what are these conditions? What conditions have you experienced that make you say that there is no unconditional love between lovers? This is what I want us to dwell more on, if you understand. But before we go into more comments, because we already have a call request, already which we want to go into. But before we go into that, let's go into the song request by Suleiman Olamilekan Wahab, Blues in My Blood by Lucky Peterson. DJ Papi Demi, let's go.
Come, sweet thoughts, so divine. And in my soul there's a burning fire, burning from hour to hour. I don't need no
Yes, Blues in My Blood, a request by Wahab. Now we're going to put a call through to Ifeoluwa Derin Solami, and this request is by Olateminikan.
Losing my blood, y'all. I got that blues in my blood.
Hello. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, am I on to Ifeoluwa?
Yes.
Oh, Ifeoluwa Derin Solami, right?
Who is this?
Oh, my name is WF Joel.
Okay.
This. Do you know who Olateminikan is?
What?
Do you know who Olateminikan is? Olateminikan.
Yes.
Okay. Olateminikan says I should tell you that. Okay, let me read it in his own words. He says that he wants to be. That I should tell you that you are the best thing that ever happened to his life. And every day, you make him thank God for every decision that he has ever made in his life, and every decision that he made in his life that led you to him. He says he will always love you for the rest of his life, and he's just looking forward for the amazing life that you are going to have together.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
How do you feel about that?
I feel amazing.
Okay. Well,
Sorry for the way I responded at first.
oh, no problem about
That
that.
was a strange number.
Oh, well, let me just give you a very, very big shocker right now. You are live on radio.
What?
Yes, you're live on radio. You're live on GVBN Radio TV. Olateminikan gave a request on Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV that I should
God.
give a call to you to let you know how much he loves you.
Wow, oh my God.
Well, you can actually tune in if you have data right now. You can just go onto Facebook and search for GBBN,
Okay,
and you'll see that you're live right now.
okay.
Alright,
Alright, thank you very much.
alright. You're welcome. Do have a lovely night rest. And don't forget, you can tune in GBBN Radio TV.
Okay, I will. Thank
Alright,
you.
thank you very much.
I got the blues in my blood. Yeah,
There to go.
Yes, that was the request of Olateminikan to Ifeoluwa. Yes, you can also send in your request also if you want us to put a surprise call to the person that you love. We'll do that right here live on Love Hour at GBBN Radio TV. Now going back into our discussion of today about unconditional love, if it exists and what are the conditions for unconditional love. I have a comment right here by Oyeposi Abioye. It says, personally, I believe everything in life is conditional, including love. We do everything for a reason. So frankly, we love for a or some reasons. We struggle to stay put when the conditions fade. Mother to children love is only genuine and unconditional love. Emphasis on the mother.
To do anything for you. I play your game. You hurt me through and through. But you can have your way. I can pretend each time I see you that I don't care and I don't need you. Though you'll never see
Lover on GVBN Radio TV with your boy of the morning blues, your boy of the midnight moon, WF Joel. Oh, your posse Abiyo says, can you put a call through to a business partner? Yes, if you are declaring love for that person, of course, we can do justice to that. This is Love Hour and it's all about love. If you want to declare love to your business partner, oh, I'm your guy right here, all you just have to do is just send the name, send in your name, send in the name of that person, send it to the contact of GVBN, the studio line of GVBN Radio TV, which is 08021793318, and yes, we are going to do justice to that. That and you requesting your favorite classical love song, you can dedicate that song to the person that you like. Also, we've certainly just played. DJ Papa Dem is right here in the studio with me. Like I said, Richard is right here in the studio with me. And in a short while ago, I had a cameo of our one and only director right here in the studio. He was right here in the studio with us talking about Oracle himself. Yeah, he just did a very quick cameo just to see if boys were okay. Yes, boys are doing well. Boys are doing all right. We have Oracle right here in the house with us. Going back into the topic of today, into the discussion of today, unconditional love. Does it exist? Is unconditional love just a myth that we tell one another? Just for us to just have the satisfaction that we are in love with another person? Is it real, or is this just a made-up word? And if it's actually real, what are those conditions? What makes unconditional love unconditional? These are the things that we are discussing today. These are the things that I want to understand, and I want people also to understand, and we can just understand by we reasoning together about this. Does unconditional love exist? Is there anything that makes love unconditional? We've been having a series of comments today. Some people saying unconditional love exists, but only on parents to children, and some saying unconditional love does not exist at all. Oyoposi Aboye is even just making emphasis that not only is not parents directly, it's just mother to children. So are you saying fathers do not have unconditional love to children? But we're not going into that. But how do we now tell? How do we tell love? How do we tell that we actually love one person? What are these conditions? Because everybody wish for unconditional love. So what is unconditional love itself? What makes unconditional love unconditional? Why do people keep seeking for unconditional love when it doesn't exist? There are a lot of things to just say about this. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you feel about this. Drop your comments and I'll read them out and we will just learn more. Olubayo Samuelani made a music request saying, can we play African Queen by Two-Face? I will have to ask DJ Papa Demi about that. He can play African Queen by Two-Face. In the meantime, if you want another song, we can still play it for you. African Queen by Two-Face in the hands of DJ Papi Demi.
Yeah, yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, just like the sun, light up the earth, you light up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in way with your astonishing beauty. Oh, you couldn't make a brother sing, no other and everything, a supernatural being. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are, and you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been. Yeah. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams, and you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, you are my African queen. Oh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Out of a million, you stand as one, they are standing one. I look into your eyes, girl, what I see is paradise. Hey, you captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more. Now I cannot deny this feeling I'm feeling inside. Hey, no one cannot take your place, you cannot take your space. That is a fact I cannot erase. And no, you are the one that makes me smile, make me float like a boat upon the Nile. Girl, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. And I know, oh yes I know, you are my African queen. And I know, see I know what I am feeling in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it's His love, and I know that this love was surely sent from up above, 'cause you're the only one that I think of. You are my African queen, and I know that it means that you're the only one that I will serve. I'll give you my heart, my love, my body and my money, every other thing you think of. In a man who could think of anything better than you, who could think of ever hurting you. Sacrifice my all, I'll give it all to you. You are my African queen, for real. You are my African queen, the girl of my dream, the girl of my dream. Where I never been. Oh, nah, nah, yeah. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, lolly. You are my African queen. You are my African queen, the girl of my dream, my African. You remind me of a thing. Oh, that is the African. So black, so beautiful. I love you, I love you, I love
Right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall.
Love on GVBN Radio TV, Utopia of the Morning, Utopia of the Mean. I'm on WF Joel. Eliana says, beautiful choice of song. Olubayo Samuel Olaniyi. Oh, love in the hair. Anyways, moving on with the program right now. That's I think their dates and two of them are together.
They're dating.
They're
Say
together.
what you want for one?
Legally,
They are in a relationship. I actually don't know how much The relationship, the two of them. How?
Ní Anna àti Olúbáyọ̀.
The two of them are, you know, they are together. Yeah, they're together. I know you'll be surprised that.
Anyway, about Olubayo, I think to some extent I know Olubayo.
Oh, you know Olubayo
I know
Samuel.
Olubayo Samuel
Wow.
to some extent.
So.
The situation of when it comes to relationship, I don't know anything about relationship.
Okay,
Ṣé
okay.
ìwọ mọ Elana?
Me? To some extent.
Ìwọ náà mọ̀ to some extent,
Yeah.
ní tiwọ́ náà bí.
Ní ti yí ọkùnrin.
Ìwọ ló wá láti ìdílé ọkọ,
Hey,
wá láti ilé ìyàwó.
excuse me,
remember.
please. Excuse me, please. This is Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV. Please, I'm sure you'll be surprised. I'm as much as surprised as you are at home
Bóyá kí lè
about
mẹ́ta
these
pé
two
kí n tó
people
sọ̀rọ̀, gbogbo tó ń
that
sọ̀rọ̀
are
yé mi
here
náà.
right now.
Okay.
This is still Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV, and I have with me seated right here two people.
Ẹláyẹ̀ mọ́ náà sí mi bí ẹni pé mo jẹ́ nǹkan kan.
This is
Tiẹ̀ ó náà
Excuse
méjèèjì
me,
sẹ́nìkan, ó
excuse
náà
me.
méjèèjì sẹ́nìkan. Káwé lè mọ̀.
please. You can see that.
Abeg, wetin you dey pause this talk? Wait.
See, thank you very much.
Man, this comment. Wait, before you talk, say, Okeade and MC Info. Abeg, don't speak English, o. To say wetin.
Excuse me. Come, please.
Pé àlè fèbó ni.
It's like.
You understand ni pé ìbò tí eléyìí sọ̀rọ̀ pa.
Àwa là ń kọ́. Ṣé sọ fún wọn láì mo lè gba etí ẹ o.
I actually
Sọ fún
don't.
wọn
I don't
o
have
lè
any
wéré.
idea what's
Sọ fún
going
wọn pé
on right
gbogbo tó sọ
now.
látàárọ̀ pé àwa là kọ́ fún ọ kó tó wá. Sọ fún
Sọ fún
wọn.
lédè táwa kọ fún.
Lédè táwa kọ́ fún ọ. Sọ fún wọn. Sọ léèbò fún ọ.
Anyway, this is MC Info right here in my. To my left hand, right. To my left hand side, you're already confusing me right now. I don't even
Gbàtó
know.
wulẹ̀ gbé bòrè jìnnà gbogbo tó sọ látàárọ̀ sí wàhálà kọ́ fún ọ kó tó dórí ètò. Ọwọ́ Adébídì ìṣẹ́ sọ pé káà má ṣèbò.
Okay. Oyeposi Abioye says, waiting in anticipation for Oracle cameo. I don't know about that too, bro. I don't know about that, bro. But
Abeg, read the comment again.
he says, waiting in anticipation for Oracle cameo. I don't know. I don't really know about that, but we have two cameos right here already.
Èmi cameo.
Personal.
Maybe other people don't follow me.
In case you don't know what cameo is, like,
Ẹ wo bí kò sí camp dọ́wọ́bò. Ọlá kò tí ra cameo.
cameo is not camera. It's cameo. It's
Mo mọ̀
something.
kámẹ́sì bí ẹsìn kejì ẹsìn kí ló kọ kejì
No,
ẹsìn.
not a cameo.
Kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́.
Cameo.
No, KJ Chameleon is.
I'm sure you know the meaning of cameo.
Of course.
Please.
Kí wá ní cameo? Kí ni cameo?
Bí o ti bọ́ lókù sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ìtọ́lágùn sọ pé báwọn ń bọ̀.
Cameo is when somebody makes a sudden appearance, an unexpected appearance.
Unexpected appearance.
Yes.
Sórí o ti ń ṣe kankan ọmọ yìí ti ń kọjá yìí rẹ̀ ó ń sọ ju èbó tá a kọ́ fún lọ.
O ti ń fi tirẹ̀ kú.
O ti fi
No, don't get it twisted. It's still Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV. Just to spice it up, to spice up your night. That's why we have two of my main men right here. Person of Okay at the MC Okay at himself. That's Olamide Okay, and MC Info Olushola Adisa. What's up, guys? What's up? What's happening? What's happening?
Boy, I did alright.
Where have you guys been? Where have you guys? I've not seen you
We
guys
have
in the studio
been
for.
up and down in this world.
So what's happening in the up and down that you went to? What happened?
No. People just dey break their self out o. Abẹ́rẹ́.
Oh, heartbreaks left and right. It's very it's very late for us to be.
Before they break
discussing
heart like
breakfast.
coconut. But now heart no too hard like coconut again to break.
So it's being shattered.
Now, break heart.
So MC
I want to
Okeade.
ask one question. Person
Yeah.
wey no get love
Well, yeah.
and person wey no get love talk about love.
MC Info, yes.
No, I'm directing the question to Fayemi.
Okay, so the audience, to our people at home, MC Okeade wants to know: is it possible for somebody that does not have love to actually discuss about
So
love?
they settle their lokolaya bi.
Oh, my bro, this is where you actually get it wrong. Don't you know that it's people that are not in a relationship that actually knows how to, give relationship advice the most?
Not all, my brother. Not all.
Not all.
Yeah,
Not all.
not all.
Are you sure?
Yes, dispute that.
Are you sure?
Of course.
You have experience. That you
I'm
can.
very sure. Not all. Not all.
Anyway, let's go into what we were
this
discussing.
Olubayo Samuel Olaniyi and
Well,
Elena.
leave these
Wait,
guys
now she be
alone.
not hear their music finish and they don't.
No, they are still logging around now.
Logging around.
They are looking around somewhere.
They don't use our music cash cruise. Come carry themselves go inside.
You see?
Nobody say that they do live now.
Olubayo Samuel, you see,
Oh,
Olubayo Samuel has commented. He says, "Nice to see you guys here. MC Okia,
Yeah, wait till Olubayo talk. Yeah, wait till you talk. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, you want MC Okiade. You are doing well, sir. I know MC Okiade. I borrowed him my President and he spoiled it. Right. Okay.
So you see, it's
Oh,
not
think
today.
I
We didn't carry.
Yes.
Great seeing you guys together. Awesome. Sure.
So the person now.
Farabalẹ̀,
Should we talk about
farabalẹ̀.
President Ayon?
Farabalẹ̀.
Okay, sir.
Yanjú ẹ̀lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
All right, all right.
Yanjú ẹ̀lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan. Tí yóò tọrọ bá délẹ̀ káwọn bára wa sọ.
All right.
Ọlọ́run ìdójú ti wà.
Amen. 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 Especially on live, like on a worldwide radio.
Irọ́ ìdí lọ bẹ̀ o.
Okay.
Nítorí àwọn kankan wà tó pé bíi ìdójútì àwọn kankan wà tó pé yẹn jù lọ. Yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ mọ wọn àárín yẹn. Ìjọba. Ọlámídé Òkè.
I look like someone.
Ọlámídé Òkè.
Hey, guys.
Fara rẹ balẹ̀.
Guys.
Do I look like someone that can borrow President Ayon from Olubayo? Imagine.
Aṣọ rẹ mọ nígẹ́tọ̀ òtìláyọ̀ ló tó.
That's the point right there.
So.
Farabalẹ̀. Ọlámídé Òkè. Ǹjẹ́ ìwọ yá yọ̀ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ àbí ìwọ yá yọ̀ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ rí?
Lóòótọ́ ni mo wí fún ọ. Pé ní ìgbà kan rí, ó yá mi ní ayọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n.
And you did not return it.
Tó sọ̀rọ̀ pé mi rí.
Farabalẹ̀ kò sọ pé kò return ẹ̀.
Okay.
Mo ń gbọ́rọ̀ rẹ olùjẹ́jọ́.
Olúbáyọ̀ yìí amúra from afar mi.
Amọ̀nisẹ́ nínú.
But you said you
know
know
that we are very
him.
close like that, no.
But you are close to the point of you borrowing a President Ayon.
The issue of the President of the team self.
Right.
I don't really remember. Bóyá ó yá mi, bóyá mi mo yá, bóyá òun ló yá mi.
Ọwọ́ ta ló ti bàjẹ́.
President Ayon. Kí ló fi ń lọ ṣọ́? Olúbáyọ̀, you are not serious.
Anyway, thank you very much, Olubayo Samuel, for
ṣe
exposing.
farabalẹ̀ mọ́ ti kí internet
Okay.
ló dá.
What?
Yeah.
See?
Abẹ́rẹ́ wí abẹ́rẹ́ wí.
Okay.
Àkànfẹ́ kí ẹlẹ́yọrọ lọ náà ní ká tó fàbọ̀ sórí adìẹ.
Okay.
Ó yẹ yín báwọn irú nǹkan bá náà kọ̀ yẹ kẹ́ wá ń gbé sórí afẹ́fẹ́ pé bóyá ó yá yọ̀nù yín. Sáyọ̀nù ti ní nǹkan ló yá ni àmọ́ nǹkan tó ti yá mbómi tó ti bàjẹ́. Láti gbogbo náà padà wá síbi wá sọ ni wọ́n ti lé bí.
There are different ways at which
Nísìnyí báyìí Air Force lè ṣe láti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bá yọ owó ayọ̀nù kónú sálárì rẹ̀ tó fi ráyọ̀ padà fẹ́yìn. Kò dáa. The last time tí kò sẹ́ tó bẹ̀ lọ́fíìsì pé bóyá pé ó wọlé mi pé bóyá ó bà speaker mi jẹ́. Ìsọ fẹ́ anybody.
Till now, sef nobody knows.
Ìsọ fẹ́ anybody.
But it's
In fact that my Corolla Big Daddy that left door olóbàjẹ́ ṣé mo sọ fẹ́ anybody mi sọ.
Big Daddy wo?
Big Daddy Corolla.
I don't understand. Is it car or what?
Mọ́tò car.
Car. He has a car.
No, don't forget say na bike wey you get. The
Oh.
bike wey you get sef even no gbese.
Okay, guys. Let's go into what we're discussing today. We're discussing about unconditional love today. Unconditional love, and we are discussing if unconditional love is actually real, or is it just something that we just tell each other that I want unconditional love, or we just say the love I have for one person is unconditional. And if unconditional love is true, what makes unconditional love? That's what we are discussing today.
Unconditional love wà.
Okay.
Wà dáadáa.
Alright.
Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè ní sí yẹn. Lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run kò sẹ́lómi.
So towards one person to another, there can be nothing like.
Ibi aláàárẹ̀ ọkùnrin àtòbìnrin.
Exactly.
Ọmọ wà náà.
Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ wà náà ṣùgbọ́n.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá wo àárín ẹ̀là náà àti ọ̀dà Olúbáyọ̀.
So.
It's unconditional, right?
Unconditional love.
Oh, right.
Ẹ máa gbẹ́sẹ̀ kọ́mẹ́ntì ẹlòmíì ò làwọn láàrin. Kọ́mẹ́ntì sálẹ̀ rí i pé unconditional love kan náà ni.
Okay.
Àbí kí ni unconditional love gan ní Yorùbá náà? Àìṣẹ̀tàn.
Àìṣẹ̀tàn. tí ò ní àmúlùmálà,
tí ò mú àmúlò
tí ò lábà wọn.
tí ò lábà wọn
tí ò ní dúdú funfun, ọmọ
tó mọ gan tí òótọ́ all truth love àbí.
truthful.
But ma ask you say
Okay.
ìfẹ́ àìṣẹ̀tàn unconditional love,
Yeah.
to your own perspective,
Yeah.
to your own view, do you
Yeah.
think there is
No,
Not Dori at-
no,
not
no,
Dori
no,
atọ́kùn.
no. I'm
Ṣebí
just
tí o lè wọlé
here
ń bi
to
wá?
yes, exactly.
Okay, you are
Yeah, thank
asking
you.
wọ́n bi wá ni.
I'm asking you. I'm just the host here to just
to me
Oh,
unconditional
let me first start from this. Have you had unconditional love to anybody before?
mo láti ibi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Romeo and Juliet.
Like, I don't understand. I mean, have you yourself had unconditional love towards anybody before?
Èmi àìṣẹ̀tàn.
DJ Papi D, give us some music, man.
We will be together all of our days. Wanna wake up in the morning to your sweet face. Wanna wake up every morning and in your eyes I can still see the look of
Forever and always by Shine Twine, right there. Okay, still on your matter, still on your matter.
To be my matter with so.
No, we are not that we are.
ọ̀gbẹ́ni mọ́nà sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ́rù ti ń bá ọ tó béèrè rẹ bèrè.
I'm asking, have you ever had Sir?
ọ̀rákù wá sí ilé ayé ọ̀rákù.
Na me you asked.
ọ̀rákù tó kù sí bí ọkọ̀ sókè àdé.
Oga, I just, na question I just,
Question I asked you.
Can you please ask your question again?
sir. The thing is that I was asking MC Okeadi,
Oh yeah?
Okeolamide sir,
Mm-hmm.
like Okeolamide
Yeah.
Adebayo,
Yeah.
Omolamide.
Please go ahead.
I was asking him
Yeah.
if he has ever had unconditional love.
Have you ever had unconditional love yourself?
Sir,
down yes or no question ni.
sir.
Is there really love that is unconditional?
ẹ sà tí mo lè máa gbá etí ẹ tí o bá dáhùn tí o bá tẹ̀lé
No,
dáhùn.
don't be violent, right? We are not violent.
Answer the fella,
We're not
answer.
violent. Hey, don't tap me.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, I've been in love before.
Have you ever had
God.
any
Just to
love
be in love.
that you can tag unconditional?
Uh,
If I might ask, please, do you know the word unconditional? Do you know what it means? Unconditional means whether the person you're in love with does your bargain or not. You retain the love for the person.
yeah.
And so if you are talking about unconditional love, we believe it's only God that can love anybody unconditionally. If at a particular point in time you're in love with someone and your partner does not reciprocate the love to you, you become tired, you become angry, you feel the person is selfish, brutal, and you feel a very heavy disconnect with such person. And that's why we humans generated my ex, the word ex, my ex-boyfriend, my ex-girlfriend, my ex-fiance, my ex-husband, my ex-wife. But nowhere has ever been found in any of the religious books where God referred to anybody as my ex-lover, my ex-loved child, my ex-loved elect, my ex-loved son or daughter of God. God is the only one who can claim to love us unconditionally, because in all the religions around the world there is this philosophical background, whether the monotheist religion or the Gnostic religion, they all believe that there is a God, and the force or the factor called God loves everybody, and so much that he gives his best to make us stand. For example, we can say, God, how come those who are doing evil in the world, for example, quote and unquote, those who are carrying out heinous acts, how come they are breathing? How come they are alive? God shines the sun, gives the rain to both good and evil. I'd advise, if you can rephrase your question to be like this: oh, Okeolamide, have you ever been so much in love that you already sacrificed all? the word sacrifice all or give your best, or the phrase rather, would have been more suitable than using the word unconditional. Unconditional is it's a sacrilegious word. For example, I find it very demeaning when, because of our own selfish or lustful or emotional or greedy desire, we use the word or the expression "I love you." When you say "I love you," I love you is huge. I love you is a bargain, is a contractual term, is an offer. I love you with all I have and with all I have. And so if the person replies and says "I love you too," there is a bargain, there is a binding contract. We are ready to become one in terms of romance, in terms of emotion, in terms of focus, in terms of life, in terms of goals, in terms of everything. So in the history of the playboys or the playgirls or the lovers at the expense of lust, you'd never see them say "I love you." They'll use other substitutes. "I admire your beauty." They'll tell you, "Oh, you are beautiful, you're handsome." They'll use other means to pass across their message. But to use the phrase "I love you" is an offer or an agreement to an emotional contract that radiates around the circle of our life. Thank you.
Alright, on the house, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, sir. Eliana made a comment, says, "I love the current music playing at the background. When I wake up every morning, into your sweet face, always Olubaya Samuel Nani. Love everywhere." So, sir, if I may ask, sir, now it's very clear now that unconditional love is something that humans can give to one another. But then, why do they still ache for this kind of love? Why do they just keep saying that they desire unconditional love from another person?
If going by the belief that we are created by God, I think we just want to exhibit one of the characteristics of God, which is unconditional love, which is a dream, or which is a dream that probably will never be fulfilled because of our human demands, because of our human exigencies. We'll be unable to fulfill it. For example, you want unconditional love to be used for you or to be used for another person, but situations such as financial constraint, situations such as temptation, situations such as medical differences, situations such as social background of social issues like family background or social status will always bring a damage, a strike in the hope or the dream of having unconditional love for your partner.
So while we dream of it, it's actually not attainable at all.
I'm not saying it's not attainable. For some people, like as a lawyer, I'm trained to know that to every rule there's an exception. Now there are some human beings that are exceptions to the rule from their birth to everything. But what I have come to understand is that we can show love, we can express love, but it's very unfortunate most times that humans cannot actually go beyond the boundary of a material love. Most times when the ignition that starts or runs the mechanism of our love, which is materialism, is void or absent, there seems to be an end to our love. You don't know, and I do not know where God lives. Neither does MC Info own the telephone dialing number of our God, and neither does Olamide even know the social media choice of God. Yet we all have a connection to God, and it's only God that gives us and provides for us and protects us at His own choice, without demanding any materialism from us. And that is why throughout the world appreciates that. If any region appreciates God, knows that the only thing God demands is praise Him and have a father-child relationship with Him. It's only God that can give you unconditional love, not even humans. Yorubas we say, so why the word makparare or the expression makparare gives support to the fact that no matter how much a mother would love a child, it gets to a stage mother will say, please don't kill me, go ahead and do whatever you want. But that's not God for you. As long as you are not yet dead, God is not going to give up.
I'm sure that actually answers the question of two. We had two comments relating to that today, saying unconditional love can only be found in between parents to their children.
No, not even between parents and children. It's not realistic.
One even made
that is why most times when you ask for pocket money, they will tell you again.
That's true.
But when you talk to God, oh God, I need this, I need that. He has his ways of going around the corner to give it to you. You know, one thing you must understand is you can't have it all in this life. But the only thing that has happened to God, even we humans, we were the first set of God's creatures that denied Him access to the thing He loved most, which is us. Let's go by the biblical expression. Gave Adam and Eve the best protection, the best garden, the best facility, you know, and yet, because He gave them free will to be God as He is, they misused it. And it's still the same as happening to all of us till today. The free we have is what we misuse. Is the reason why we have one or two issues. I shouldn't use some expressions right now because the GVBN of last month or 2 months ago is not the same GVBN we have now. So we've actually stepped up. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
So we run the show. Because we are different. Because we discover, and because we are a huge platform, so we run the show differently.
Exactly.
So there's some ways I would have loved to express myself as a creative man, as an artist, but unfortunately I can't do that. So I have to curtail and limit myself to some
so unfortunate. But then, back to Okiolamide now.
Now what do you want me to say again?
No, I'm going to ask the question. The way Oga said I should, you know, Oga corrected me that I shouldn't have asked that question.
Such manner.
My brother, let me make this public correction. See, in this world, there's no Oga. The only Oga we have is Baba God.
Alright, sir.
Because there are sometimes, even you as a human being, no matter the kind of guy you be, you still get one Oga where you could bend down for. So the only person that doesn't bow is God. So just call me my name, okay. Make I just do my Loki.
Alright. Oracle, don't correct me that.
That one better.
Hey, calm down, guy. Calm down.
You can correct it. You
never told me that MC4 is your oral English teacher.
He dreams of it every night, sir.
He dreams of it every night.
Every night.
Really? Let's just converse. MC4. Mr. Olushola Peter, let's just converse in English. So
in English,
yes.
You see,
so one pay the place.
MC Okade. Now let me ask. Okay, have you ever been in love to the extent that you can just sacrifice anything that you have for that person? It looks gentle.
When it comes to
really looks
sacrifice,
gentle.
do you know what it means by sacrifice?
Sacrifice means giving out
your precious, very precious to you.
Not just precious, unconducive. Yet you are releasing it. Unconducive. You know, one way or the other, we've all been in love. But the question you should ask is, Olamide, are you in love currently?
MC Okade.
Okay, you're asking MC Okade, not Olamide right now.
MC Okade or Olamide.
MC Okade know they get love, because that one are just entertainment cruise.
Asking MC Okade, not Olamide.
Olamide.
I bet which one?
Okay, Olamide.
Olamide.
Okay, Olamide.
Okay.
Are you in love presently?
Judging by my career as a poet, you all know I'm just a lyricist. I'm a poet.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes I do music,
Yeah.
and most times I do a little bit of drama, like we're doing right now. Aside that, I for my physical functionality as a human being, those are the things I do. Let's set aside other.
Rap is in love with.
No, I'm actually trying to negotiate on your behalf.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir.
So I see
So,
that the
okay,
person
Ade.
you're trying
Yes,
to
sir.
negotiate with
I
is
cannot
not-
speak on your behalf if you're in love or not.
Anyway, I'm in love.
With who?
I'm in love with
Okade Entertainment.
Yeah, with Okade Entertainment.
Mr. Anchorman,
Yes, sir.
a radio man.
Yes, sir.
I believe that if you're in love, you shouldn't hide your affection,
Exactly, sir.
whether private or public.
Exactly, sir. We've had two people who actually just made sure that we actually called the person that they are in love with tonight.
Ṣé wọ gangan ní.
Love,
Yorùbá ló fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
love is the best hope, even in death. Love is the sweetest poison you willingly and gladly take, and yet it has no effect of death upon your soul and your body.
That's poetry there.
Love is sweet at its best hour. Even in the face of betrayal, love stands beyond the bridge of deceit. Love itself is a force of life created by the energy of trust, of beauty, and of hope. I believe that if you're in love, whether emotional, whether natural love,
Yeah.
you should be able to express it. I love myself. Oh, I love my father so much. So much that even if I am in a bad position and I see him, I just forget my sadness. Because it's not because it's my father, it's because of how much sacrifices he has made to see me where I am and being alive today. And also because of his years of experience and perseverance to be where he is. Love is beyond the physical beauty. And so I'm in love with myself, I'm in love with my father. I'm sure you want to hear other things I'm in love with.
No,
I'm in love with my
I
craft.
do, I do.
But notwithstanding, I'm in love with someone. But you don't want to know the person, right? You do, right?
I do.
Please, let's focus on this program.
Hey, so
You want to know?
I've noticed that since we've been discussing for some minutes ago.
Oh yeah.
MC, calm down. MC Info has actually been silent.
I think MC Info is the official Yoruba interpreter for God's Vision Broadcasting Network in this studio. Because everything I've said in English is going to transliterate it, not just translate. It's going to transliterate it into Yoruba.
I'm not sure you understand.
And I'm very
the
proud of
translate.
his intelligence.
Okay.
He has a strong mental force to liberate us.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't fail us now.
Don't fail us. Orí mi wú, orí mi wú. Inú ẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ gẹ̀ kan nígbà tá a wà ní secondary school. Ṣùgbọ́n inú àwọn gbèsè mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ àbí nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀. Ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ rí sá. Ìjọ náà à ń bọ̀ láti school. Wọ́n á ní bọ́ọ̀mù dún.
Mọ sọ ìsọkúsọ sọ pé
bọ́ọ̀mù
NBC
dún
lè
ní sá.
gbé wa mí.
Bọ́ọ̀mù dún ní sá. Lára àwọn arábí.
Okay.
Wọ́n ju kíní kí.
Ok, náà ń ju àkàrà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n bá ní àdólóró akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbù. Mo ti ẹni ẹ̀ ti délé dábì ìgbéga àgọ́ mẹ́wàá alẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gẹ́sẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ sí. Ilẹ̀ ìdílé bí àgọ́ mẹ́wàá alẹ́.
Bí náà bá jọ mọ ẹni tó tún jọ ẹni tara ẹni àkọ́gbọ́n
Sáà nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ bá náà.
onífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ bá
Wọ́n á
náà.
sì rẹ̀ sí ah
Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí n pé.
Ibo ló fi àmì náà sí o.
kí pé ah
Ok, búkìrì ń jẹ́ kìtù ni. Àmì náà lọ bọ̀ fún mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
ọ̀tọ̀ làmì lẹ́sẹ̀ àgbàtà máa bá ẹ̀.
Ìwọ nìkan ẹ̀yẹ mélòó.
Nǹkan
ṣẹlẹ̀.
Jẹ́sẹ̀ sọ́ mi Bukky.
Bukky.
Wait, MC Okade. Ìjọ rántí orin kan tí akọ́njọ ni. Tọ́lání.
Sí, okay. Tọ́lání. Oh my God.
Sí. Ṣé torí àmì náà ló ṣe sọ pé o, you no dey do. Ṣé torí àmì náà ló ṣe sọ pé o, ó ti parí. Ẹja bi.
MC Info.
ṣé ìfẹ́ irúfẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ.
Ẹ kí wàá ló kọ ọmọ tó sọ pé o gbàgbé síbi bọ́ǹbù. Ok, ọlọ́run tí o ti yí padà. Èmi náà ní ju ṣe pé o lè ti yí padà.
Bukky ni sà.
Ó ti dà.
Bukky pé méjì. Then the same time family yìí kan ló bí kan.
Wow. Kí ló kọ program náà?
Salova, sir.
Kì í ṣe confessional wa.
Jẹ́nu mo kò fẹ́ wò bóyá ẹ̀sìn tó wà.
Ibi ìkọ́ ló ti jẹ́wọ́ ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀. Ibi ìkọ́ ló ti jẹ́wọ́ ẹsẹ̀.
Ẹsẹ̀ kọ́sà. Mo fi ẹsẹ̀ wọn lọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ ni.
Kì í ṣe mi fẹ́. Ẹ̀mí àgbèrè lọ́sẹ̀.
Kì í ṣe ẹ̀mí àgbèrè. Kò tí ì níyàwó ilé. Ẹ̀mí panṣágà.
Pastor Yakende Timtayo says, love is sweet and wonderful. Indeed, love is sweet and wonderful.
Sweet. Wonderful.
MC Okade. Now,
Mo wá tí mo fẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ báyìí.
okay. Now you are ready for love. You are ready for love.
To search for love now.
So how can we help?
Single, prayerfully, and seriously searching.
No, this one is not prayerful.
Anchorman, please, I have a poem I'd like to read to the readers.
It's always a pleasure to have you read a poem for us, anywhere, anytime.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your ears ready. Oracle is about to read us a poem.
Okay, this poem is titled Ajike.
Ajike.
For all the ladies in the house who bear Ajike, please, or if you have a very beautiful Yoruba Oriki, this poem is dedicated to you.
In fact, if your name is not Ajike, do change your name right now.
Change it.
Do change your name right
So,
now.
thus goes the poem. Ajike, the burning incense of beauty, an angelic paraphrase on earth, walking amidst mortals, your art like body of beauty in all. Ajike, the industriously beautiful piece of God's chosen act of narcissistic glory, made not just with beauty but with wisdom of hold. Ajike, damsel from the art's hidden crust of beauty, a golden paraffin for passion's elegance and eclectic intimacy.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope everybody with the here if you understand everything you know.
Okay. So for people like
I believe
for-
our Yoruba translator.
And why they call him for saying for Alpha?
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
please.
that's how the voice of.
Well, I
Oracle.
did.
Calm down. Calm down. Now it's you are speaking Yoruba since. You are
Yeah,
supposed to
I
just
know,
transliterate what
And
he has
it's
said.
just 11:45.
Let's
I
see.
think I should speak in English right now.
In your
Now, Oracle is gonna translate, interpret,
I
and
guess this program is a multilingual program.
that position is French, bro.
Torí yóò bá lò sọ látàrọ àlàyé ṣe èbò àbí ṣé tí ẹ̀gbọ́n ti ṣàlàyé látàrọ.
Transliterate what?
Oracle.
Translate the poem now.
Kí wọ́n tún kàlẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ kó wá wọ́n tún sọ àbí.
Irọ́ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ ló kọ
Ajike ni.
Àjíkẹ́.
Okay.
Àjíkẹ́.
Mm.
Àjíkẹ́. Ọmọ dáadáa ń lọ.
Is there anyone who needs a freestyle or love poem? A freestyle. This one is.
Guys in the house.
Ladies, guys. Not really.
Ladies in the house.
Bóyá wọ́n ti ń wo ọmọ
Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm
Farabalẹ̀.
down.
All you
Calm
are
down.
in love
o
with
ti wò pé
someone.
ibo ló ti fẹ́ tèpù ẹ̀
Hey.
ibo ló ti fẹ́ mú
Hey.
gbọ́ mi àkókò tiẹ̀ rẹ o wàá gba poem o bóyá ojú tẹ́ ti wà lára bọ̀
O lè mọ́ ní irú àǹfààní yìí mọ́.
bóyá bọ̀dá ó ní irun gbẹ̀ta ṣẹ́rẹ́ ni
Àbò ń lògùn.
bóyá ó parí
Hey.
bóyá bọ̀dá yẹ bóyá bó ṣe ga ló wù ẹ́ bóyá bó ṣe dúdú àbó ṣe pupa
Hey.
gbọ́ mi mà tó o bá mu lálẹ́ ò lè mú mọ́ wàá gba poem
O lè mọ original. O lè mọ original ni.
tó o bá mu yòókù di 2084 wọ́kọ̀ kò tó rí mu ta ló ń fẹ́ àmọ́ kò fẹ́ wo ni kó tó mọ̀ kò fi afọ́jú.
You say you are in love right now, right?
I'm not disputing that though. So.
gba poem fún kárí ààrẹ sí oní kárí ààrẹ ló wà lọ́fù pẹ̀lú.
Ẹgbẹ́ sọ pé mo jà ní.
Mr. Olamide Oke,
you are a deceiver.
what type of love do you want?
Agape. Wale.
sọ fẹ́ pèlè ni kó tó bá fún
Our
fóònù.
co-producer, our HOS, has said you want a T-junction kind of love.
ìjẹ́ fẹ́ fúnra wọn ni.
Olamide,
Yes sir.
I know that you want a love at an interjection, not as that of Richardo's junction. Richardus, a tall, strong man that's in a love wrangler section.
Yes, wait, let's have 25 minutes, man.
I have no idea.
What was that one?
I think
25 minutes one. Whenever I just
I think that God bless us all. Okay.
I was actually thinking the
But
next.
really, I want any of our audience who wants a poem or two. Who probably do freestyle. Olamide, for example, doesn't really use a poem to appreciate his lady.
No.
He prefers to use his cash. He's a big boy.
Hey, where is the cash?
For some of us, we are very conservative in love. We believe, the conservative old way of loving.
Yeah.
For example, there's something happened yesterday. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram.
Everything down.
Not down. We were disabled.
Oh.
And so, for those of us who actually believe in the art of putting our pen and paper to work and making a call, everything went back to 2003. Those days of something called Extraco.
Exactly.
Those days you had call a lady, and if you talk for 5 to 10 minutes, the lady really appreciates you. Like those days, you send a text and delete, and then use U for YOU, 2 for TO, and 4 for FOR. It was a very nice and reminiscent memory yesterday.
And there were some of us that we did not even know that anything happened.
What the show they were doing?
What do you mean, like you didn't know anything happened?
So some of us just woke up and just felt like, something happened yesterday.
Ọmọ fi ọ̀rọ̀ sí abẹ́ sọ fún ọ̀gá yẹ́sà nítorí sọ ni pé kò sẹ́ni tí ń béèrè rẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó náà ń béèrè so Facebook sọ̀dà kò kàn WhatsApp sọ̀dà kò kàn so.
So you don't get love, you dey talk about love.
No. Don't misconcept it. Sir, you were about to say something.
Yeah, what I'm about to say is that it's possible you might not have a partner, but you might be in love.
Oh, of course.
Good. Then we need to get you dragged to, if not a deliverer, we'll have to take you somewhere where they can actually find you a partner at all cost. So maybe tonight you might actually get a partner. Look, I know you're searching. Tonight is going to have a lover.
Amen to that.
It's not a prayer. It's not a
Fásitì
prayer.
Akẹ́yìndé Tèmítáyọ̀.
Put more effort.
Fásitì Akẹ́yìndé Tèmítáyọ̀ àwọn kan wà ní.
Yeah.
Ẹ̀lànà òkè kò ti lọ́kọ̀ tẹ̀.
Fásitì Akẹ́yìndé Tèmítáyọ̀. We are going to comment you.
Yeah, I've read it. He said love is sweet.
Okay, love is sweet and
wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other person there?
Fásitì Akẹ́yìndé Tèmítáyọ̀.
Any other person?
Fásitì Akẹ́yìndé.
Any other person?
Any other comment?
Irọ́.
Okay.
Fásitì Akẹ́yìndé Tèmítáyọ̀ náà.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying any other person.
Allow me come and comment last.
Okay. Well, more will come. Sat. It must be tonight.
12 fẹ́ lò tó bá rí fẹ́ tí 12 fẹ́ lò.
What's happening?
This one don't day in love since his childhood. Now the result we don't come out. Don't pity your condition, my brother. I beg.
Gonna be on Dura all night, man. You're no good, heartbreaker. You're a liar and you're a cheat. And I don't know why I let you do these things to me.
I don't know if the producer or the DJ or the radio man will give us some Sam Cooke music.
Yep. Sam Cooke. Which Sam Cooke? Wonderful Night or What a Wonderful World?
Any of Sam Cooke's music would do for the night.
Okay, Sam Cooke. We should have Sam Cooke What a Wonderful World. Did you pop it in?
Adésọ̀kan bá ń jí di. Bọ̀wọ̀ gbé bèrè fún mi. Bàbá sì bèrè àlè fún ọ. Ìka àfọ́jọ́ ni lọ́jọ́ Valentine kò tẹ̀ mí sílẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n bí mo ṣe ń wo pẹ́ẹ́mù ibi tó fi mú lára ọmọ ọ̀dà.
I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me. All too soon my secret love became impatient to be free. So I told a friendly don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took.
Yes, Love Hour on GVBN Radio TV. I have MC Okiade, MC Info, and yes, I have Oracle himself in the studio with us right here. Yes, we'll discuss something in the few minutes that we have before the show comes to an end. Now, to our listeners out there, what will you do, or how would you react if you find out that this person that you have been dating, that you've been in a relationship with for quite a couple of years, you guys know each other and love each other, and you just find out one day suddenly that this person is a
chain smoker,
and addicted to substance,
to drugs,
and
because that actually happened to my friend.
Wow.
Happened to my friend. They dated for quite a number of years. They got married, and he just noticed that his wife would go to the store beside the kitchen and say, darling, Mumba, yeah, the wife.
Wow.
The wife was very good with, mulling and rolling and puffing.
I've heard once about that. This happened in Lagos once about a couple. The wife is actually like a housewife, and whenever the
full-time housewife,
whenever the husband goes to work in the morning,
she'll exhibit
she'll call over her friends,
and they have their junkie time.
They have the smoke and do everything before the guy comes back in the evening.
They have to clean.
They cleared up everything.
But during the process of courtship, the guy himself
never noticed, right?
No, they didn't notice.
My friend never noticed, and then he sought for a lot of help, psychologists, pastors, friends, relatives, and at the end of the day, he kept on saying, "Okay, I won't leave you because of one singular bad habit."
Yeah.
And guess what? Just after a few years, because love is strong, and today is also a user. Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's what love can do.
Yeah.
Love can influence one another.
Well, I'm sure you never do that.
Me?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah. Enigma?
Adisoko Banji Joseph says, love is sweet though. And yes to MC.
What should we now call that, sir? Should we just call it true love? Or?
I think it's true love, because when you're in love with someone, you either love their excesses or you continue to accommodate their excesses. Adisoko Banji, we gave you a very beautiful poem on February 14th.
Yeah, he actually said something about that, referring to MC Info. He said he is still using the poem till now.
He's still using the poem till now. He's a very good manager.
Must be. He must be.
He managed the poem.
Okay, Adishoko, here is the freestyle for you.
Hey, sir, I wish
Not
you
Mama
all.
Another freestyle. Not Mama Mio.
Adishoko Banji, please.
But yes, I showed the point format.
I wish you all, sir. He's still using. He did not say that he has not finished that one. Like he's still using it since February 14. Maybe next February 14.
I will roll up my sleeves in the dews of the morning, and never return the sleeves back to the wrist until I set my eyes on your smile. In the dead of the night, I'll close my eyes and yet tell sleep to take a walk from my eyes until my ears hear the words from you. The words I seek, not just from your tongue, but I will say, let our tongues exchange these words in the best passion of time. I love you. From Adishoko Banji.
So if I deny anything, Yes, I know anything.
Eléyìí tẹ fóun gbà pé kì í tán lẹ̀. Kọ́mọ́ má kẹ́rù pé.
I just it's just the tongue that I heard there in the
I want to suggest that you should.
Adebayo David
Makato said I need to write pen. Where is my pen? Awero should get one.
Oh, tell him if he goes on my Facebook page or my website, I had some series I wrote for Awero, Ajike, Ashabi, Ashake.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. So he can actually pick
wọ́n ní kọlọ mú ẹyọkan ni o mú bẹ́ẹ̀ ọba kún méjì ò ti dole o Àwẹ̀rọ nìkan lórí o mú mọ́ bá ṣàkẹ́ o Àwẹ̀rọ ló dákọ̀ bí o.
And actually I have some very
I don't finish the point. Let me see the record.
Yes, but what are you doing?
I have some tragic poems as well for Urala series, and that tragic poem actually led to some funny situations. So.
Sadis Shokobanji.
Oh my God! I will send this as voice notes to my Arike.
No, he doesn't need to send my voice unless that thing is not going to work. The lady might just end up being in love with me, so he should just write it out and then.
I command me.
So I'll suggest he should write out the poem and then read it with his own voice and then send. Now, if he wants me to read the poem on his behalf and then he wants to send, I will not read it with his kind of voice. I'll probably just read it in an artistic way, but I will not be natural, because in my natural state of vocal strength, there's nothing my voice cannot conquer.
Yeah. Alison Kabaji is thank you so much, sir, at Oracle. So ìdá tí wàá ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. David Makato ti pẹ̀lẹ́ babaláyìíkẹ́
Let me see David.
David Makato.
Have you? Where is Ballet's letter?
DJ Papidemi.
Please give us some music, I beg.
I love you. You know that I love you. Oh, how I love you. And if only I could find my way back to the time when the problems of this life had not yet crossed my mind, and the answers could be
sentimental reasons, and I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. No, I love you, I love you, and you alone were meant for me. And oh, give your loving heart to me, and say we'll never, 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 never part. 'Cause honey, I think of you every morning.
Love on GVPN Radio TV. Yeah, we still have Oracle in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Oracle. Before we went on music break that time, it's like Violence wants to break loose.
We don't start before because David Adebayo, David Makato in the talk say Pele.
We are known as people of love and people of peace.
If you permit me, I'd like to say one or two lines for Mr. Digi. But if you permit me, I'd like to say it in Yoruba.
Okay.
The kind of name we person the beard, at the time the kind of poem we use.
Please, guys.
Tí ẹ bá rí tí mo di orí mú, kì í máa ṣe wàhálà ló bá mi. Iná àwẹ̀rọ ní ń jó lọ́kàn mi. Ó ń jó ó ń jó ó ń jó bí iná Ṣàngó. Tẹ́ ẹ bá rí tí mo bá di àyà mú, kì í ṣe òtútù ló mú mi. Mo di àyà mú nítorí àyà mi ò lè gbé irú ìfẹ́ bó ti pọ̀ tó tí mo ní sí àwẹ̀rọ. Àwẹ̀rọ òrékè lẹ́wà mi. Àwẹ̀rọ, ìbàjẹ́ pé mo mọ bí tí Ọlọ́run ti ṣẹ̀dá rẹ̀, ẹbí ń bá lọ bá Elédùmarè kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rúbọ ọpẹ́ ní ojoojúmọ́. Àwẹ̀rọ, ìbàjẹ́ pé mo mọ ibi tí wọ́n ti gbẹ̀bí rẹ̀, ẹbí ń bá lọ bá ìyá gbẹ̀bí kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún tọ́rọ́kọ́bọ̀. Àwẹ̀rọ, ojúbọ tí ń wò lọ, olólùfẹ́ mi tòótọ́, àní bí n bá gé òbí jẹ́ màá rántí ẹ̀rín ẹnu rẹ̀, bí n bá tún gé orógbó jẹ màá rántí ọ̀ràn ọgbọ́n rẹ̀. Àwẹ̀rọ, ojú obìnrin kan lọ sáà, olólùfẹ́ tòótọ́ ni ọ́, èmi tìrẹ ń tòótọ́ Adédèjì, tí mò ń fi gbogbo ọjọ́ mi rántí rẹ̀. Torí ìjọ kan ó jọ kan, aṣọ yìí lu aṣọ, àrò farakanra, àní wọ́n tún fẹ́ràn ẹlòmíì ju ìwọ gan lọ, yóò wá jẹ́ ọmọ wa Àṣàbí.
David Nakato.
You don't even tell am say me don carry
Let
Bible.
your mind digest.
Èmi tiẹ̀ láwọn àmọ̀ràn kan fún un torí ìgbà tán bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní pé iná ń jó lọ́kàn náà yá aṣọ petrol.
Nah, that's actually that's a very good one. That's a very good one there. Cause
Adésọ̀kan ó ti rìpọ́tù Makato ní sáà Makato don carry Bible sẹ́ni ó mú báírò tó fi mú báírò.
Not true, sir.
Ṣé mo ní kó náà mo bá rí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó náà fún mẹ́rù?
No, he has actually just determined in his mind that his voice note that he will use.
Ẹja pẹ̀tù sí jà mi.
Only the guys wey need poem. You know see
Not true.
ladies.
But why will always be so? Why will always be so? Why is that it's only guys that will be?
Torí àwọn obìnrin ti nífẹ̀ẹ́ wa lọ́kàn. Torí àwọn obìnrin ti mọ bí wọ́n sì tọ́jú wa. Àwọn ò nílò ọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀. Owó tí wọ́n fi tọ́jú wa náà nílò.
Ṣùgbọ́n ká mọ́.
What's up? There are sometimes that money is greater than.
Ká mọ́ pàrọ̀ sà. Ká èmi fún gbàbí wò. Ká wá ní obìnrin lọ́wọ́ gba poem bí láàárọ̀. Wá sẹ́yìn sí yẹn ní àárọ̀. Ìyẹn ká lè pé òkè.
Rárá o. Ó ti. Bí obìnrin bá gba ewì ìfẹ́ tó bá tẹ̀ ní àtẹ̀ránṣẹ́ sí yín ní àárọ̀ kùtùkùtù wa, àbò jíròrò tó fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yọ́ tó fẹ́ tọ̀ tó ka ewì ìfẹ́ látọ̀dọ̀ olólùfẹ́ rẹ̀, inú rẹ̀ ó dùn. Sórí okun tó fi wá bí iṣẹ́ lára ọjọ́ kejì yóò ju Samson lọ.
Mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ìbàdàn yóò sọ dèbí. Bọ́sẹ̀ kan tripod wọ́n mọ̀ faraba tébù lọ́sà.
Wetin I tell you yesterday?
Sẹ́fẹ̀ wọlé ebi.
Wetin I tell you yesterday? Baba Jeje don dey loyal.
Sẹ́fẹ̀ produce wọ́n ní ẹni sùn ní produce.
Let our audience also be aware that this Babaji you are talking about is the head of studio, the HOS at GVBN. So whatever people say to him now, in case he bans you by tomorrow morning, not to.
Baba Jeje is actually not a bad.
So the only person he might not be able to ban is the DOP, director of programs.
Wọ́n ní Baba Jeje tá nǹkan kan pé àwọn ní head of studio àwọn ẹ̀mí sí Babi jẹ́.
Adebayo Adedeji David says inú mi kàn dùn ni.
Inú mi kàn ṣáà dùn ni.
Officers. He say Akewi ink will never run dry.
Àmín. Ìwọ mo rí ti ọdún gbàdúrà fún Akewi.
Àṣẹ.
Ó rọ́ máa lé ọya ẹ bá ń jí. Ó ti gbà. Lẹ́yìn kan sọ pé thank you náà ló kún sí láti jọ ẹ̀.
So there's a thank you.
Ó wúlò.
Kọ́lọ̀ ṣàṣàánú. I love her on GVBN Radio TV.
You no get person wey.
Why you guys direct that question to me?
Wo filẹ̀ kò ṣe tán. Fapilẹ̀ mi ò ní. Tani. Ilé ìtẹ̀lẹ́ tí ó mú ní gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ kọ́ fáyọ̀.
You don dey plenty.
Papi Dami, we get random poem wey be say if we give you, if you send that to 20 contestants,
Sir, I for need that one too.
But you talk say no get partner before that.
No be say I wan get secure.
I know they waste my poem abeg. Papi Dami, wetin you dey talk? Oracle, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oracle.
Yes, sir. Why
Don't fly me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Make I start it.
Yes, sir. Why am I calling sir? Mo ti ní wá sọ̀rọ̀ mi o. O tọrọ gidi ló nídìí o. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ studio lẹ́nu Papidemi DJ.
Why?
O kan produce ma ni yes sir. Sile rẹ̀ pọ̀.
Àmọ̀ sọ yín.
O tó fọkàn lé iṣẹ́ o tó fi gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀.
Àmọ̀ sọ mi lábẹ́ aṣọ.
Lórí kó jẹ́ producer.
Àmọ̀ sọ lábẹ́ aṣọ.
Àmọ̀ sọ lábẹ́ aṣọ.
Papidemi, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. Jaso lábẹ́ aṣọ. Àwọn yóò máa gbọ́. Ṣàlámì máa gbọ́. Àwọn yóò máa gbọ́. Mo jẹ́ wọn gbọ́ báyìí. Àní wọ́n sọ fún mi bí wọ́n máa gbọ́.
But wait o.
O kàn lé iṣẹ́ tó tún.
Àní wọ́n sọ fún mi. Ẹja tẹ̀lé ẹja fi ẹsẹ̀ lé ẹsẹ̀ bọ́m̀bọ́m.
Sir, I was going towards that direction.
Hey, so
it's just like he was sitting down.
Yes, I about the family man.
I tell you, you think it go change?
Like the reason,
when the reason,
bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹun, ìyá bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹun.
Wà ló tó jẹun.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dín náà.
Mo ti máa nẹ́ẹ̀tì.
Èyí ló pé kí ni mo fẹ́ mọ báwo ilé ìsọ ẹ̀wọ̀n.
This one no be single guy again.
Kò sí tẹ́lẹ̀ tí a bá sọ̀rọ̀ tí mi àti ẹ bá ṣe program kan aṣọ yóò mọ rẹ́rìn kò sí ta ṣe fẹ́ sọ tó lè fọ́ lè tẹ́lẹ̀ pé ẹ̀ ṣe lọ́sìn tí yẹn tí mo láì.
Baba Eje say don get peace of mind.
You tell you say
Ẹ̀yẹ́ tẹ́ pé
At least still dey smile now.
wọ́n ti débi iṣẹ́ ní ìjẹta ọkàn ọlọ́kọ́ sáré débi. Ẹ tó ní ọkọ ní ọmọ lè yí.
Say wait till I come check wetin happen dey here. Wetin dey happen for here first.
So much fun right here on Jimbe Radio TV. Abeg, who get anything for guys here?
Baba don come o, Baba don go comment.
Abeg, you can still send your request to send your request.
Come today. Be like say, I love you, say carry come.
Na love you carry come.
I tell you.
Na you no fit tell person.
Baba Olusegun Ayinde talk say word Oracle I'm following wholeheartedly, sir. That's very kind.
Wholeheartedly.
That's very kind.
But sir, that wholeheartedly.
Díẹ̀ yẹ sẹ́rí
That wholeheartedly.
mo fẹ́ fẹ́ pèlè lẹ̀.
Ẹ mọ̀ jà fi
No, it's too early in the morning. It's too early in the morning for us.
Farabalẹ̀ àwọn ìpè fáwọn tó bá mi lọ sílẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn bá lọ mú pẹ́ẹ́mù tí wọ́n sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ yìí Adésọ̀kan bá ń jẹ́ àti Màkàtó tó lọ kà fún ìyàwó tiẹ̀ kàkà kó ṣiṣẹ́ positively.
A ti sọ pé n bá fẹ́ ewì ìfẹ́ àbí poem.
Kó sọ
May him talk.
yàtọ̀ tó mú wàhálà inú ti Adésọ̀kan tó mú second line.
Yóò da Yorùbá English kan.
Àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ Yorùbá tún sí English. Wọ́n lọ bá fẹ́ exhibit.
So are you saying Baba Jeje died?
Mo ń sọ pé tó adẹ́rù wọn ló mú.
But why is it Baba Jeje died?
Àwọn náà sẹ̀ mí ní lọ́kàn láti mọ tó kọ́ wọn sí níbikíbi.
But DA Sport, what's up now?
Ìwé Adésọ̀kan bá yí.
What's up?
Àrà méjèèjì bẹ́ẹ̀ sá mi.
Oh boy, na the song wey dey say here. Abeg, the one wey you get grab am. It's your copy.
Just
Aya wọn ló dé o.
na true.
Aya wọn ló dé.
Husband.
Ọkọ ló wọ́n jù àwa tá a jẹ́ husband material bíi 45 yard.
Exactly. We husband material no plenty.
Obìnrin òun wọ́n lóde olólùfẹ́ gidi ni ó ṣọ̀wọ́n. Ọkùnrin náà ò wọ́n lóde.
Ìlú wa ìlú scarce.
Ọkọ gidi mi ò fẹ́ sí mọ́.
Àwa náà rí.
Kẹ́rí ní Ìbàdàn.
Àwa náà rí.
Ní Ìbàdàn. Àwa méjì pé lókùtà jẹ́ husband material.
Mọ̀ká o.
You get my.
Tẹ̀ bọ́.
Mọ̀ká o.
Ó ti fi sọ.
Ó kú èmi.
Àti
Oracle. Kẹ́rí. Kíni.
Wọ́n lò fi owó.
Kílẹ̀ ṣe bàtà ṣé òwú de gbẹ́ngẹ́ láti yá.
He's saying if you put Oracle in the
Una
same
don forget
position.
say na we dey sell material.
Material for the time. Husband material.
Wait, which kind of we dey talk about real material?
You get mind.
But
You get-
please.
You can't see fine.
Gentlemen.
Pẹ̀lẹ́ and gentlemen.
Okay, let's not forget that we have DA Sport in the building because DA Sport has actually been quiet since. And if you have something to say about sports,
Na only
Sorry,
the sport.
ìyàwó
DA
ìyàwó
Sport.
rẹ̀ lè máa gbọ́ wa o.
DA Sport.
Ìyàwó rẹ̀ lè máa gbọ́ wa.
DA Sport.
Àwọn ọmọ kì í láìkì.
Akínbọ́lá. Démiládé. Olúwaṣẹ́gun. Amos.
láti ibẹ̀ tó dé náà.
Mo mọ̀ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ sẹ́ pé ìyẹ̀jú lọ́gà fẹ́ gbà.
Mọ̀ dá ankọ màálù mọ̀ dá Fáyẹmí lòun. Wọ́n jòkó bọ́bọ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Ìyẹ̀jú lọ́gà fẹ́ gbà pé kò sí ṣòro láyé lágbára yẹn tí bùkátà bá ti dé ó ti dé nù. Ọmọ tí ń bọ̀ ó ti gbé ní tí ó jẹ dáadé àbí bó.
You know why I dey pity you so.
No pity am.
But what's happening?
You know
guys?
supposed to think all this kind of thing again.
What is
I don't
that?
tell you say all the clothes where the guy could use. Don't bring am. Don't bring am come. Why you gonna stress yourself, Baba?
So I don't even know what to do with this.
Our radio man, he laugh all of us.
I don't know what I want to do with this guy, I swear.
I
But,
don't know
sir,
Banji. Fire me is
Man.
husband material.
Among the three of you.
how you take no bros?
So the
One
bomb
said no sure.
I know.
Ongo so rara.
I don't understand. But anyway, we're actually running out of time. We are running out of time. But sir, I would actually love to ask this for one question.
Yeah.
Just
I'll answer on his behalf.
Why this
Sir,
person?
let him just.
You're gonna
The same question I asked.
ask first now. Ask.
Say,
Talk,
Dear Sports, sir. I can see you're a man of integrity, a man of knowledge, a man very full and very, diverse.
Full of what?
Full of.
Okay. Full of.
Yeah, full of life.
He's a man of timber and caliber. What did I paro?
With Iroko tree.
Okay.
Anyway, sir, have you ever let me first ask, are you in love presently?
Processing.
Yeah, he has to actually think about it actually.
So you but that later.
No, please express yourself in any way that you actually like.
No, ask the question again.
Should I repeat
Yes,
the question?
repeat yourself.
I should repeat the question.
Sure.
I'm asking you that are you presently in love with somebody? And the second question is, have you been in love to the extent that you can actually sacrifice something for that person?
Sorry, the anchor man, I don't answer question at night.
But this is morning.
This is morning, bro.
You are past 12. We are in the morning.
Okay, it's midnight.
But it's still morning. Midnight is 12 o'clock.
It's midnight.
Midnight is 12 o'clock on the dot.
This
These
is
Quarter
past 12.
are the quarter past 12. We are in the morning, not in the
That's
midnight.
My client has just said he doesn't answer questions at night. Now you twisted it and said it's morning, and then he said doesn't answer at midnight. And as you can see, it's just 12 a.m. and a few minutes after 12, so it's still midnight. He doesn't answer questions at this time.
So what you are saying is that D-Sport is guilty of.
Well, you are inferring on yourself, and I wouldn't answer that because you are not my client.
Yes, sir.
He has paid me.
Yes, sir.
My brother.
Your client, sir.
Yes.
He doesn't answer at this time of the day.
No, he does not.
What's he doing here?
I can't answer that.
Yes, sir.
Can it talk?
No, he cannot answer question.
I'm the one answering it.
Anyway, look at the time right now. It's 12:15.
Okay,
Yes.
Are you in love?
Sir, yes. Are you in love?
Please, whoever needs a poem, a freestyle right now, hot cake.
Right now, hot
It is grand, full grand.
Time they go because one
As it dey hot.
As it dey hot in
dey
it,
hot,
whether you want it in Yoruba or in English.
Hausa,
or
even a
pidgin.
pigeon.
Or French.
No, I'll not talk
But
about
the
it.
language, but the thing is, the
And
language.
if you want
is used.
incantation there, I get
No
that.
problem. But the thing is, the language you choose determines the person that will actually bring the poem.
The name.
Eh?
The name.
And the name.
torí já sàlàyé tí ó rákù sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé tó wáyé pé ìwọ fẹ́ ọ̀fọ̀ like bóyá ọmọ ìjọba òní fún ìṣòro pé I cannot marry, I cannot date you má wọrí.
Àpògèdè sí lórí.
Ọ̀kadẹ́kùnlé ní sẹ̀fún mọ́
He don talk and he can you.
Guys, I don't know about Diana and Michael, but I want for me, for my babe,
You don be Anike and Joe.
Anike
And Joe.
Anike Joe.
Anike Joe.
Anike.
Okay.
Anike.
Anike poem coming right up.
Lẹ́yìn ilé ọ̀rákù.
And where will they go?
Ẹ mọ sẹ́rí
Let's close.
tí kàwá fi ń jọ̀fẹ̀jọ̀fẹ̀.
Àní mò ń wá ẹni tí mo lè kẹ́. Àní mò ń wá ẹni tí mo lè ṣìkẹ́. Mò ń wá ẹni tí mo lè gbé gẹ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀. Àníkẹ́ mi ọ̀wọ́n ò ṣe jẹ́ kájọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ìfẹ́ wá yìí. Ìfẹ́ ṣọ̀wọ́n, ìfẹ́ ò wọ́pọ̀ mọ́ láyé òde òní. Àníkẹ́ mi, bí ìtànsán bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ wá rí. bí a bá yọ lóòrọ̀ tífẹ́ wá tàn tó gbalẹ̀ lọ́sàn-án àmọ́ tí ìdojúkọ dé lálẹ́ mo fẹ́ kó o ní ìrètí pé kò sí bí ọjọ́ bá ṣe lè ní ìrora tó bó bá tún ti dòórọ̀ yóò tún tàn yóò tún yọ. Àníkẹ́ ìrora wa fún sáà díẹ̀ ni lórí ìfẹ́ pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ nípa ìfẹ́ a ó tàn káàkiri ọkàn ara wa. Mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ Àníkẹ́.
ẹ ṣé o. Sir, you are not even done with the poem. You are not done with the poem. MC Joe is already fighting.
With who?
With the two of them. Cause
Joe.
sorry, it's early in the morning.
You are sleepy.
I'm very sure.
No, it's not.
I'm very sure. Okay, Adekunle Joseph is going to make use of those poems.
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
I'm very sure of that.
Okay, Adekunle Joseph, sir.
Wọ́n sunkún ni omi ẹkún bọ́ lójú wọn báyìí ni.
Bó lè ti rí èmo lè ti rúgbìn tẹ̀sán yìí.
Ẹkún ni o. Ẹkún ẹ̀ márùn-ún náà sún.
Bóyá sì rẹ́rìn ni.
Àná ẹkún lélẹ̀ sá.
Ẹkún ayọ̀ ni. Ẹkún fẹ́. Ẹkún tó lọ. Tìmọ̀lẹ́ ìdá ìbéèrè bí. Ẹkún ta.
Adójú ti di client eléyìí. Èmo náà ní sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay. Ẹ̀rín ti dìfẹ́. Anyway, Adebayo Adedeji David says MC Info, hope you are not writing anything. Okay, Ade, don't record anything.
That one is so touching.
My feelings tell me that I think confused you are going to feelings.
I like who look at it and that's why it's so touching.
Anyway, let's wrap up the program, guys. It's actually been a lovely ride with you, our audience, right up from 10 p.m. till this time. Special thanks to everybody that made it possible. Special thanks to Oracle. Thank you very much for.
Thank you so much for coming, sir.
Joining the program today. And to everybody that received poem.
Yeah.
Use it wisely.
Thank you to
make them not be like
DJ Papidemi, our producer for tonight.
DJ
co-producer.
That one is just sitting there. Is a sitting producer and then there's a working producer.
If anybody needs a poem, whether for love or anything, let them reach out to Akeriat House Limited on info@akeriathouse.com or poetojotisa@gmail.com.
info@akeriathouse.com or
poetojotisa@gmail.com. Or they can reach out to us on 002-519-7198. 002-519-7198 on WhatsApp only. No calls, no text. Just WhatsApp or Telegram.
Okay, WhatsApp or Telegram. Thank you to Oracle. Thank you so much, sir, for the poem.
I also thank you.
We appreciate it too. Well, MC Okeade, MC Info, thank you for joining Love Hour today. Thank you for
MC Info has secretly requested for a love poem, but this time around it's a breakup poem.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. Not breakups.
Anyway,
breakups.
we should end the program with breakup.
I know you are sleepy, but I understand.
No, I'm just saying that we should.
Just sign out.
I'm just saying that we should end the program with breakup.
Don't you ṣẹlẹ̀ bí o? O ti ń ronú nǹkan mi o. Nísìnyí báyìí gbọ́dọ̀ nípa fífẹ́ ọ̀gá ti tó àti fúlàmù pé ká máa lọ àbí ọ̀yá á dìde tìbí ká máa lọ àti fẹ́ máa lọ náà nù.
Sir.
Kí ni sir? Ọ̀gá tó sọ fún ọ pé mo mọ̀ pé orúnkọ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni orúnkọ mi.
No, I'm saying not about the sleepy parts. I'm just saying, should we end it with something?
So, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ti mọ̀.
Ẹ tó gbé aṣọ ètò yìí.
Àwọn alágbèjà
ti. Àwọn alágbèjà.
Go for me batty.
Àwọn alágbèjà.
Àgbèjà mo dáná lọ.
Anchorman ti lè ṣe nǹkan ṣe ṣe ẹ rí i pé ojú Anchorman ti lẹ́rì wọ́n ti ṣe nǹkan ra.
No. We still dey.
Anchorman ẹjọ náwó ojú kámẹ́rà ìkàmẹ́ lórí o.
Ìkàmẹ́ ni sà.
Ẹ̀ṣọ́
mẹ́rin ni sà.
ṣẹjọ
mẹ́rin ni sà. Ojú mẹ́rin. Okay, we still have.
Okay, Adekunle Joseph, ma pa pẹ̀lú love.
Wait see now.
Bàbá mi lọ sí.
Ìwé tó ní náà wọ́n ti gbé.
Wọ́n sì wetin go.
Gbogbo àti ṣe ọmọ, ọ àwọn gbapọ̀ mi bí wọ́n kọ́ sẹ́ni ẹ̀sọ́ ọmọ mọ́jọ́ kọ́ bá gbogbo gẹ́gẹ́ ti ṣe. Ó ti dára.
Oh, na strategy. So, sir. I was
going to do
that. That's last.
Oh, I met you cool, man.
Sir, why the casting?
I don't cast you.
Sir.
They plaster you.
Sir, the poem, sir.
Which poem? I must say it. I will say God.
I was actually referring to infos.
Oh, I'm on the phone.
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for joining our lover for this week. Till next week when we'll come your way again, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Special thanks to everybody that you made it possible. DJ Papi D. No, you are the one that said it. I did not say it.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll call on you. Sure. Exactly. When you sign out finally.
Anyway, have a lovely morning rest. Have a lovely night rest.
Oh, KHOS. What you like? Co-producer, I don't play on the team. Play on the
he was just. He is the sitting producer.
Head of studio, right?
Sir,
I don't need that guy.
I don't get work.
No,
HOS.
No, HOS just sit down and sitting producer na him be.
Mo pa láṣẹ fún yín pẹ̀lú oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run mo bá ti àní. Bóyá kẹ́ mọ́ jù ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀. Pé lè mọ̀ pé òun ò ní yé rí títí mọ́. Ẹ̀yin náà fi kò yín o.
Na joke I dey o.
Tí ó bá ṣiṣẹ́
na cruise I just
lẹ́tà gan kan tí ó bá ṣiṣẹ́ ó gbọ́dọ̀ mú ìyàwó dé next week. Tí ó bá ṣiṣẹ́ bí HOS ó gbọ́dọ̀ mú ìyàwó dé studio next week.
Like okay sir, now I bring am over night.
Ẹ jókòó kí ní sẹ́yìn náà. Wá fi lágbára ẹ wá rẹgbẹrẹ. Ṣé wàá lù ní? Ẹ wá lù.
Àtàdísá náà.
Àjìjàgbara kẹta ní studio.
Ẹ jẹ́ expect kan fi lágbára tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ẹ́ lè sọ pé kí gbogbo àgẹ́ bọ́ta.
So na make the money gentleman wey dey inside the studio.
Pẹ̀lẹ́.
Jalo gari fáyemí wọn ò rí wọn mọ̀ pé torí pé many adverts tó ti ní máa ń jẹ́ kó máa kára wọn understand me.
Abeg, good night. Next week we'll meet again.
Okay, I will accept to comment.
Why
When Mama Jeje, so you are in the studio and you are sitting there joblessly.
Exactly.
Nobody knows.
When I talk to the guy, just they see that sitting with this like
I don't expect
HOS.
You see
now. They refer to as.
No, I know they refer to him as HOS now.
Na the guy.
Na just like producer, like sitting producer today.
Hey, on my late.
No, kill me. Abeg. Bye
bye. Wetin director tell you?
Wetin my director tell you?
Say next week this program no go go.
The program are long only ní ṣiṣẹ́.
Sir.
Tí o bá ti mú ìyàwó dé studio next week.
So àti rí ẹni tó rọ̀pò rẹ̀ Tẹ́miládé.
Sir.
Abeg,
good night.
Now God will give to me. You see this girl, now God will give to me. You see this girl, yeah, now God will give to me. You see this girl, now God will give I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, 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 I'm in love. Baby, you're my concern. Top priority when the girl them see you, all of them must stand firm. Number one, baby, superwoman. Me I rate you 10 over 10. No girl like you, I love you, die my most expensive item. Alright, let me tell them, oh no, yeah. This love they make me shamaya. I'm a little baby marama. Even when my brain just dey tanana. Only you baby now in the my corner. This love love they make me shamaya. I'm a little baby marama. Even when my brain just they turn on. Only you in my corner, baby. You see this girl, yeah. Now God will give them to me. You see this girl, now God will give them to me. You see this girl, yeah, now God will give them to me. You see this girl, now God will give them. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Yo, watch this. I make you style on for them. Style on, style on, style on for them. Baby, make you wine on for them. Wine on, wine on, wine on for them. Tapata, TPT, yeah, yeah. She got the vibes, she got the juice, she got the lips, she got the eyes. She never stop, she never flop. Somebody daughter, straight to the top. This love they make me shamaya. I'm a little baby marama. Even when my brain just they turn on. Oh gosh, I'm in love. 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 Everybody knows I did love. What I said, don't know. Thank you very much. My name is Potter Rankin.
You are listening to the best online radio station in West Africa, GVBA, platform of discovery. Soul lifting music, live divining programs, up-to-date news, back-to-back entertainment, in-depth sport analysis. This is GVBA. We go the extra miles for you. We are the platform of discovery.